After Windows Phone 8.1's release in April last year, the Lumia brand went undercover, as Microsoft released very few handsets and pondered what comes next for the operating system and its smartphone business. Fast forward to September 2015, though, and the Windows universe had been shaken by yet another big bang, where MS released the new Windows 10 on practically everything that has a computer and display in its assembly, from fitness-tracking wristbands all the way to smartphones, tablets, and laptops. The launch of W10 on mobile was spearheaded by two all-new handsets, the 5.2-inch Lumia 950 and the 5.7-inch Lumia 950 XL. The latter is the high-end phablet that's, without question, the most powerful Windows smartphone ever released. But there's an uneasy question casting its shadow over the 950 XL. Despite its perceived aura of excellence emitted by a promising spec sheet, an ambitious camera setup, and the novelty of running Windows 10. Can this device gain back the mind and market share lost by the operating system during its year of restrained, sporadic activity? Find out in our review. Phone Arena. Site search. Search Login Register Home Phones to Bulletins Reviews Videos Tip US. Review Index. Introduction and Design. Interface and Functionality. Camera and Multimedia. Battery and Conclusion. Comments. Shomena Cell Phone Reviews Microsoft Lumia 950 XL Review Page 2. Microsoft Lumia 950 XL Review. Posted December 31, 2015, 6:24, posted by Luis D. Share tweet share tags, Windows plus Microsoft plus pages. Interface and functionality. Although rich in features, this isn't what Windows 10 should be if it wants more users flocking to it. Technologically, Windows 10 represents a substantial update to the Windows Phone platform. Yet, even with the many new features and tweaks Microsoft has piled up on the platform, the Windows on a smartphone experience had barely changed. In fact, from the perspective of an everyday user that doesn't demand advanced settings, services, and device convergence, the change might as well have been for the worse. When it works, Windows 10 is smooth and straightforward, but when it doesn't, it gets ugly. Unfortunately, our experience with the Lumia 950 XL was peppered with an unhealthy amount of frustration. It took us the better part of an afternoon to merely register a Microsoft account, as the burdensome and confusing procedure kept culminating in nonsensical error messages. More than a few times, we found ourselves tapping non-responsive buttons in vain, held back by menus that refused to load, tolerating sluggish app installs, and cumbrously browsing the web with the Edge browser. Initially, we couldn't even try out the fabled iris scanner security feature, as the system stubbornly refused to accept our freshly restored account password. It magically worked the next day, letting us tell you more about this totally cool piece of functionality in the paragraphs ahead.